Hi. Um, a film that wanted to see for some time and have finally got round to now is Joseph Mankiewicz's Cleopatra. It may well be the longest feature film I've ever actually seen, as it clocks in at just over 4 hours. And it's the story of the last queen of the Nile and her relationship first with Julius Caesar and then with Mark Antony. Cleopatra is played by Elizabeth Taylor, Julius by Rex Harrison, and Mark by Richard Burton, with whom Taylor had an affair and famously launched into an on off relationship, which lasted for the rest of his life. It's a massive film. It was a colossal production at the time. 20th Century Fox thought it would save the studio because of its gigantic budget and protracted production schedule. It almost bankrupted them, and it lost money despite being the highest grossing film of the year. As I say, it's 4 hours long. I actually watched it divided into 5 episodes of about 50 minutes each and watched it over 5 nights, and it felt a lot more digestible that way. It's telling a massive, sprawling story over the course of many years, but there is a strange lack of focus to the story. It shouldn't be surprising that a 4 hour film is not especially disciplined. And I think this comes out of the production issues because it was supposed to originally be two 3 hour films, but on studio instruction, it was reworked into a single 4 hour film during production, which meant massive rewrites, people being handed script pages to shoot that day. Um, and as a result, it feels disjointed and choppy. Cleopatra herself is not even that properly introduced in her first scene. She is rolled out from inside a carpet. Um, and there are other sequences later in the film, like her first entrance into Rome, which are these lengthy, fabulously ornate, fabulously choreographed sequences, which are there purely for visual spectacle and don't really add anything to the story. Whereas later there is a major naval battle which forms the physical climax to the story, which is very much underplayed, and a lot of it is taking place off screen. Um, there are fine performances, although it's odd that everyone seems to be just bothering with their own accents. So we have Cleopatra appears to be from the West Coast. Rex Harrison went to Eton. Sorry, Julius Caesar went to Eton, and Mark Antony is from the Valleys. Um, there is one very fine supporting performance by Roddy McDowall as Gaius Octavius, who would be Julius Caesar's successor as Emperor of Rome, Augustus. And he was passed over for an Oscar nomination for technical reasons, which is a shame because I thought he was a serious anchor in the middle of a lot of ornate, mm, unnecessary splendor. Um, it's a big time sink as films go. It might be something that's worth watching in installments, but to be honest, I'm not sure that I could give a wholehearted recommendation of watching it at all.